Hi, Barry Foster here, and welcome back to episode 19. This is A-League to the UK with the Newcastle Jets in the Australian A-League, and today we've got another Asian Champions League match to play, that one against April 25 in North Korea. But before we get to that game, we played two more league games since last video. We've had a win and a draw. At home, we beat MacArthur FC 2-1 with Donachie and Stamatolopoulos getting on the score sheet. Let's take a look at those goals. Donachie, a very good header in the 18th minute to get us underway. Then Brimmer won over the top for Stamatolopoulos, and he made no mistake from inside the box to give us a 2-0 lead. And not long after that, MacArthur did pull one back, but in the end it proved to be just really a consolation goal, well taken by Cam Sober, who completely left his man. So we ran out winners 2-1. And then we went to Brisbane to play the Brisbane Roar, and we gave Brisbane a very easy 3-goal lead, which is something that we normally don't do. But I must admit, some of the Brisbane goals were very good. Just look at this one from Lundy. He absolutely smashes this one in from the edge of the box, and that gave Brisbane an early lead. Then just before half-time, we had a double blow when Lundy fed through Mubratu, and he made it 2-0. And even before the referee could blow for half-time, Lundy once again featuring in this goal, a nice ball through to O'Shea, and he smashes it into the far corner. So Brisbane led 3-0, and it wasn't even half-time. In the second half, I must admit, the Jets did pick up their game, and this is a good goal by Stamatolopoulos. They gave us some hope in the 51st minute. His finishing is always very good. And then very late in the game, we got a second, but that proved to be it when it comes to scoring. Once again, Stamatolopoulos with a fine finish. So a win and a loss in the league. But anyway, at this stage in the league, as you can see, we've played 16 matches. We're still on top by 5 points. We've got 37 points. And Western Sydney Wanderers have also played 16, and they're on 32 with Sydney FC and Brisbane Roar on 26 and 24 respectively. But today we go north of the DMZ on the Korean Peninsula to play a North Korean side called April 25. They are, from memory, a semi-professional side. I think we'll be expecting a victory here, even though we are playing away from home. So let's go and play April 25. Okay, so this is the starting 11 for our game against April 25. We've got Woods in goal, Galloway, Ansell, Donachie and Hoffman across the back line. Wilson sitting behind Brimmer and Sykes, Petratos on the left, Miller on the right, and Stamatolopoulos will lead our attacking line. And we've only got 6 substitutes on the bench. That's for 2 reasons, because of injuries to some other players, and when I had to name a 30-man squad, I made an error of judgment. I didn't name a full 30-man squad, and I'm starting to pay for it now. But we do have Jack Duncan on the bench, Aspro Potamaitis, Ryan Goodhue, Melling, Armson and Thurgate. They'll all be warming the bench. Kantarovsky's still out injured. O'Connor O'Toole, he got injured. That's a bit of a blow. And Valentino Yule, he's still out injured. And also Harry Clark got injured as well. So we're missing some key players there. But let's see if we can get a result in North Korea. And as I said before, they are a semi-professional side, but I won't be taking them too lightly because they could cause us problems. And Jerry Payton, we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Play your own game and you'll win. I'll back him on that. He can do the tunnel interview. Fingers crossed. Oh, rather impressive stadium for North Korea. Quite impressive. Not a big crowd from the looks of it, but a different stadium to what I really expected. And as you can see, it's Buriram from Thailand. They're sitting on 6 points and we're 3 points behind. In fact, we play Buriram away from home in our next Champions League match. This is the Jets getting us underway in this particular match. A fairly good looking pitch, I must admit. Very well grassed. So here we go, waiting for our second highlight. This is Woods with a goal kick to Donachie, playing it long, unfortunately to a North Korean player. That's a good ball out to the right. And this could be dangerous. No, he's offside. A fortunate deflection there for April 25, but as a result the player was offside. Anyway, this is a throw now for Galloway. This is Brimmer playing it long for Stamatolopoulos. Once again, he's beaten the offside trap. No, he makes no mistake, doesn't he? When he's in that position, he rarely misses. And in the 8th minute, that's a very good start for the Jets. Hopefully that'll settle a few nerves in the side. But a very nice ball through to Stamatolopoulos, and he just smashes that past the keeper. I think there was really no... Yes, he's well and truly onside in that play. Looks like Buriram must have scored in their game against Sakai FC, and they have 1-0. A very early goal there. But we need to keep the pressure on Buriram since we're playing them in the next round. So another 1 or 2 goals would be very, very good for the Jets here. And this is Brimmer playing it through to Stamatolopoulos. He's beaten his man and he lines up another shot, and that's a good save by the keeper. That was certainly on target. Apologise for the noisy birds outside. Anyway, Brimmer, and that's a header against the crossbar. Brimmer was taking the corner, so that could have been 2-0. 5 shots to 0. So hopefully we can keep the pressure up on April 25. But so far everybody seems to be playing fairly well. Miller, maybe a little bit flat out there on the right. But the North Koreans yet to really threaten our goal. Now this is Donachie playing it long again, looking for Stamatolopoulos. Brimmer out to Petratos. This is Brimmer again to Sykes. Now Petratos. Now Galloway, he's playing at left back because of O'Toole's injury. And is he going to be onside? Yes, this is Brimmer again to Petratos. Miller, probably should have hit the back of the net with that header. But quite a good move by the Jets. They certainly look in control of this game so far. 10 shots to 1. Now this is Ansell to Petratos. Now Sykes. He looks for Miller. Back to Brimmer. Very patient passing by Newcastle. Now Miller, I think he tried a shot. Could have been a pass, but they still keep possession. Not with a ball like that. Okay, this is An Ilbom for April 25, and that's a good pass through to Guang, and great save by Woods. I thought that was going to be 1-1, but Woods pulled off a really good save. That saved our bacon for sure. Now, what can they do with this corner? Hoffman heads it away. Now, Petratos. He can probably set up a counter-attack here. And this is Stamatolopoulos out to Miller. Got plenty of guys moving forward for the Jets. And he put in a low cross, and that's been cleared. Now, Bremer with a free kick. He's gone far post. Well, I assume that was a header from one of the North Korean players. And I think we've got offside here. Stamatolopoulos. So that's a bit of a long ball played forward, but they keep possession. Oh, not with passes like that. Now Petratos, he's got an acre of space in front of him. Can he link up with Stamatolopoulos? He goes himself, but straight at the keeper. Probably a little bit selfish. Probably should have squared it for one of his teammates. So quite a few highlights now. I didn't expect so many. I thought we were going to get to the half-time break fairly quickly, and now this is Stamatolopoulos. I think he's beaten the offside trap again, and he has. 2-0 to the Jets. And he certainly does know how to score when he receives balls like that. Sykes with a very nice ball, just played through, springs the offside trap, and a very nice finish past the keeper. So that's a very, I guess you could say, a vital goal coming up to half-time, and once again just onside, but he did it very well. So Buriram must still be leading Sakai FC at this stage. And we're fast approaching half-time, 13 shots to 2, and this is Brimmer firing one into the wall. Now Wilson plays it back out to Brimmer. This is Donachie. Now Wilson through to Petratos, Stamatolopoulos. Will he go for a hat-trick? Thought he was going to go down for a penalty then. I think we're going to get a corner. And we'll take that. Maybe about 4 or 5 minutes to half-time. A third goal would be very nice, this close to half-time. But that's dealt with rather easily by April 25's defence. And another highlight. It's a bit of a wasted clearance. Ansell to Wilson. Now Brimmer. Cross to Wilson. This is Miller. Sykes puts it out to Galloway. He'll go himself. Oh, well, he'll get a corner. I think that was a shot and not a pass. But the Newcastle team is certainly putting April 25 under a fair bit of pressure. And that's off the crossbar from Donachie. It was a bit of bad luck. Got up well for that corner. But I think that's going to be the action for the first 45 minutes. We've got 2 minutes of added time, and then it's going to be it. So no real complaints. 2-0 at half-time, 16 shots to 2, 5 corners to 1, 60% possession. They've certainly dominated this match so far. I just hope they can continue doing that in the second half. So we'll get that underway. And all players are doing very well. Only Miller is rating a 6.6, which is a little bit unusual for him. But We've only got 6 substitutes on the bench, so we don't have a full 7 to use in this game. Now this is Hoffman. He cuts it back to Wilson, Sykes and Hoffman. This is Brimmer. Over the top to Petratos. Well, Stamatolopoulos got him well, but that was a very good save by the keeper. He put that one over the bar. Now this will be Brimmer with another corner. And that's headed away, but only as far as Galloway. And he's gone down. Looking for a pen. No cigar there. So it's play on. He probably went down a little bit too easily. This is Miller. Well, it was. I don't think I've got Thurgate. Thurgate. I don't think I've got anybody who can really play in Miller's position apart from Hoffman, but I don't want to take Hoffman from right back. So I won't make any substitutions just yet. Probably like to get Thurgate on at some stage in the second half. Now this is Stamatolopoulos. He'll be looking for a hat-trick in this game for sure. Now Brimmer out to Petratos. Can he get his cross in? And he does. Oh, Stamatolopoulos with a good header, but wrong side of the post. Had the keeper diving for that one. So 19 shots to 2. This is Galloway to Brimmer. Now Galloway looking for Stamatolopoulos, and once again he's put that just over the bar. Well, Buriram has they've conceded a goal against Sakai, so that's interesting. They're only 1 point ahead of us now. I hope Sakai can maybe get a second to bring Buriram back to 6 points. That would be that'll be very good. But anyway, I think we'll consider making some changes shortly. The team's playing very, very well. Now this is Sykes, our playmaker, playing it through for Stamatolopoulos. Oh, another very good save by the keeper. I thought that was going to be number 3 in his hat-trick. Brimmer with another corner, but that's an easy take for the keeper. Well, I think we'll go to the bench while the keeper's got the ball, and I think even though we've got players playing very well, I think we'll I don't think Armson can play out there. No, he can't. Look, I think what we'll do, we'll get Thurgate on for Sykes. He can fill that role, and I think we'll get Brimmer off the field. Melling can have a run for the remainder of the game. So we'll make those two substitutions. I think I'll be a bit cheeky and demand more from the boys because I would like to see a third goal. So Buriram, they've taken the lead once again against Sakai FC. They now lead 2-1. So it looks as though we still might be 3 points behind the Thai side in our group. Anyway, this is Ansell to Thurgate. Now Miller to Thurgate and Hoffman. Hoffman, by the way, he has signed. Well, there he is, Stamatolopoulos with his hat-trick and the third goal in the match for the Jets, so 3-0. I think we've seen this sort of goal from Newcastle Jets quite a few times. Just the long ball over the top, and Stamatolopoulos, he seems to know how to beat the offside trap very well. And his finishing is always extremely, extremely good, very lethal. So 3-0 now to Newcastle. So away from home, it's been a very good game so far. No injuries, three goals on the board. Let's see, this is Melling. Thurgate out to Miller. Thurgate at Hoffman. Can he get a nice cross in? Cuts it back. Thurgate. Well, he went behind everybody. A little bit fortunate that we keep possession. This is Hoffman to Melling. He tried to feed it through. Now Thurgate with a shot, but that's gone past the post. Well, I think we'll make one more substitution before we get to the end of the match, and I think we'll bring on Aspropotomitis. He can come on for Donachie. He normally plays as just a central defender, so we'll give the young fellow a bit of game time. Yes, I was saying that Hoffman has signed a contract to go to a new club in the next season. And from memory, I think it's the Central Coast Mariners. We'll check on that once this game finishes. Anyway, this is Stamatolopoulos looking for a fourth. And why not? He's got a 9.7 rating. Still maybe 5-6 minutes to go in the game. That's been headed away. Now in April 25 they can maybe go into attack. Well, they're trying to keep possession here. So far, doing it not too badly. And their cross is blocked, which is not a surprise. A lot of crosses are blocked in Football Manager. You've probably all noticed that. I think we'll call out a bit of praise because they've played very well. 31 shots to 2, holding on to nearly 60% possession. Overall, the team have played very, very well tonight, so I've got to be very pleased. This is Melling. Bit of a risky one out to Miller, but he's got away with it. Now Miller, he must be feeling pretty tired, but he's making a good run down the... That's it, full time. 3-0 to the Jets. So they've come to North Korea and they've done the job very well, and as you can see, all those statistics there heavily in their favour. 10 corners to 1, 31 shots to 2, an XG of nearly 3, so a very good team performance, and Stamatolopoulos getting a hat-trick, sitting on 9.8. Maybe he would have deserved a perfect 10 after that game, but we've got to be very happy with the result. So we'll certainly give them all a pat on the back, and Jerry can do the old interview as normal. And as you can see, Sakai did not equalise a second time against Buriram, so Buriram still lead the group on 9 points, followed by the Jets on 6, Sakai on 3, and April 25 yet to register any points. So Newcastle Jets hammer April 25. Once again, we received $70,260 for our win, so that is a very generous sum of money. And classy Stamatolopoulos on form for the Jets, and once again he deserves a handshake. He did very, very well. Press conference, Jerry can handle those as usual. So our next game is a league game away to Melbourne Victory, who are coming 5th, so that could be an interesting match for us. I think what we'll do, we'll play Melbourne Victory, Melbourne City and Sydney FC off camera, and then we'll come back for the away game in Thailand against Buriram United, since they are leading our group in the Champions League, Group H. So that's what I think we'll do. Anyway, that's the video for today. Or before I go, just Yes, Jason Hoffman is joining the Central Coast Mariners on the 25th of June. He has decided to leave us. I'm not too worried about that. He is 33 years of age, and what I've done, I've had an offer accepted for a Gethin Jones, who's currently playing at Bolton, a 26-year-old Australian who can play right back, mainly right back, wing back. He can also play on the left as well. I don't mind the look of those attributes. We can't see the precise figures, but the ranges, I think, are normally pretty good. He's a player who has been playing in the UK for probably a good 10 years, starting off with Everton, a bit of a journeyman, Everton, Plymouth, back to Everton, on loan, of course, Barnsley, Fleetwood, Mansfield, Carlisle, and then he finally ends up at Bolton. But we've put in an offer for him. So I hope that everything will go through without any hiccups, and he'll come to us for most likely the start of next season. But anyway, that is the video for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. A good 3-0 victory away from home against April 25. I'm Barry Foster. Until next time, it's goodbye from me.